How's it going, everybody? My name is Zeneis, and welcome back to another episode of TibiaME. So in this episode, we're not wasting time. Right. Oh, thank goodness you've returned. Even though we failed to defending the harvest, the goddess acknowledged our efforts and smiles upon us. But we have greater problems than our failure. We really need your help again. It seems that the previous problem we had with the summer feast were not just bad luck. After what we discovered recently, that was the only logical solution. What did you discover? When we began with the preparations for the final and most important stage of the festivities, we discovered that the ancient artifact we needed for this ritual had disappeared from the king's treasures. Such a thing doesn't vanish by chance. It was stolen, most likely by the same one that caused the other problems. I don't think all that happened is just a coincidence. I have thousands of ideas. I don't want to accuse someone without some hard evidence. We need someone to investigate the crime scene and see what evidence can be found. Are you ready to do it? I will do it. Oh, thank you so much. Just go to the Urea Castle and search for clues. I would recommend you start in the lower levels where the treasury is located, then just follow the lead you find. But how you do it is up to you. Make sure not to miss anything. Guess what, guys? Spoiler alert, I miss everything. I genuinely don't know all the clues. I don't know where you find everything. I think I found a hint underneath one of these statues. I'm kind of looking around for it. I'm trying to find out what I saw. I don't know what it is that I saw, and I don't know what I needed to look for. Is some sort of reflection. And of course, you can look up this quest on the TibiaME Hexit website. It's a TibiaME fan site. This quest is listed on there with everything that you need to do with all of the clues. But I don't know how exactly you get to the conclusion that you do. When you get to the end, you have two answers. You can either say that lizardmen did it, or you can say that the orcs did it. The orcs is kind of the obvious answer, because orcs do everything on Arias, and everyone accuses the orcs, so, I mean, why wouldn't you? But it doesn't really matter. If you accuse the orcs, you go up to the orc village and you try and tell them that they did it, and they basically tell you that they did not. So then that just points you in the direction of the lizardmen. And the lizardmen is actually the correct response. It is the one that you should be giving in the first place. You will get the achievement, Find Detective or something. I can't remember what exactly. So but I'm going out throughout all these caves and caverns because I genuinely don't know where I'm going. I don't know what this treasury room that this guy is talking about is. I don't know. This is a cave you can get, it's just a small amount. I think it's 36 gold pieces. Anyway, here we go. Good, you are back again. Did you find some evidence about who the culprit could be? I did. Excellent. And what are your conclusions based on the evidence you found? I scroll down and I say that lizardmen did it. I see. Thank you for bringing some light into this dark scheme here. Take this as a reward for your deeds. Now we should act on the culprit. I still find it hard to believe that your conclusions pointed towards lizardmen as thieves of the eye. But now we have to find out where they are and how to recover the artifact. There are lizardmen here on Aurea, and these savages who live in small hunting groups, blah, blah, blah. Some weeks ago, the king got some reports of strange ships that were stranded in front of the coast of eastern Aurea. The ship had a strange lizard head as its prow and was blah, blah, blah. Okay, I am apparently awful at waiting for me, future me, to read this. So basically what he's saying is that these lizardmen came to eastern Aurea on a ship, and they took up residence in this cave. And so what we are doing now is we are on our way to that cave to go into the cavern and scout it out and see what is all in the cave, because that's actually the only place that the lizardmen are on Aurea. When I was given the response of lizardmen, I didn't understand, because I was like, there's no way this is the answer. I didn't know that lizardmen were actually on the island. I thought they were only on Liberia. So when that was a response, when lizardmen was given to me, I was like, that just doesn't make sense. Like, how could lizardmen be the answer to this question when they they aren't even on the island. And of course, I ended up picking it because, of course, orcs did seem to be the obvious answer. So I didn't want to pick it because I thought that's just too easy. Like, what if they did take the artifact to Liberia or something like that? Like, I didn't fully believe that orcs had done it because, again, that's too easy of an answer. So this does kind of have a boss battle. It's not really a big deal. The lizard men that you have to fight, or the lizard man that you have to fight, is super, super easy. He isn't strong at all. I would say he's just as strong as these level 2 lizard men. He's nothing that you really have to worry about. You could take this quest on at level 20 if you wanted. That's how easy it is. That's how simple it is. So don't even worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, you have to go down a couple of levels before you get to him, but it's not scary at all. It's just like you run into these level 3 lizard men and yeah. But it is free experience. It is really good to go up levels if that's what you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, so obviously that's that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, I will be back when I get to him. I actually just remembered that I need to show you where he is. And he's not that far. He's literally right down here. You talk to him. What are you doing here? Leave now or face the consequences. You are the one that ruined all of my plans to disrupt the summer feast, but it ends now. You will die, and the sun goddess will not be strengthened, so my master can best her in the times to come. Prepare to fight, human. Alright! And then he turns into a monster that you have to fight, and seriously, it's so easy. Like, I don't even think I used some spells. And then, he does some damage. He does do this, residual damage after you defeat him, and I think that's on purpose. Like, obviously, that's a cool little thing that the developers put in. You're back! Could you have found the one responsible for the theft and get the eye back? Marvelous! You really did it. You saved the summer feast. Here, take this as a reward. Now that the Eye of Sunna is back, we will be able to move on to the final ritual, and you are welcome to take part in it. Help the world receive Sunna's blessing. Yes, the ritual is to give strength to the goddess for the upcoming battle with the growing darkness. Near the end of the summer feast, life-giving powers of the goddess are at their peak. They are so strong that some special trees all over the world are actually animated and walk around. We collect the wood from these trees and use the Eye of Sunna to set it on fire. We keep the fire burning for 4 days and 4 nights, so channel the power she invested back into her. If you want to help, then find the trees and bring their wood to the stone circle southwest of Aria City. That is super easy. This is a really cool quest that I really, really enjoyed. I thought it was a cool little thing that they did where they would have basically treants would pop up. They were called anti-trees or anti-trees. I can't remember exactly. But they were called anti-trees that would pop up all over the world of Aria. And it was really, really cool to be wandering around all of the island, go up into the desert in the northeast, and then all the way back down around to the Gloom Shadow Forest down in southwestern Aria. So I really had a blast with it, and I think you guys should definitely check it out when it rolls around next year. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like down below. I'm on World 15 if you want to join me in my quest, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.